Hi, warm welcome to Lockdown Leadership Series and gratitude to all the viewers who are part of this amazing show. As you are aware, and people who have joined for the first time, I just want you to know that this series was formed to add value to people in unprecedented times. And who could be better? Today, we have a very special and a unique guest today on our episode number 15 who is been a living inspiration to millions of people across globe, and he is my personal mentor. Let me introduce him. So he is a key disciple of Guruji Rishi Prabhakar. He is a truth seeker at heart and a friend, philosopher, and guide to thousands of people. He specializes in the inside approach of life, which is all about changing oneself within and experiencing abundance in and out. His expertise lies in the area of child development, education, consciousness, management, and leadership skills. He is an active educationist and the founder of Rishi Gurukulam at Katharkhadak Hills, Pune. Friends, I will tell you that's an awesome place to be in. It's surrounded by 200-acre land and amazing place. He is the co-founder and ex-director of MIT Rishikul Vidyalaya at Bandra, Mumbai. Under the able guidance of his master, he has to his credit the development of programs such as Infant SSY program, Business Insight for Entrepreneurs, Vision, Organizing and Time Management. He is the chief administrator of Rishi Sanskrit Vidya Kendra, which is popularly known as RSVK, as founded by his late master Rishi Prabhakar ji. So, as anyone who knows him would testify, in spite of all his achievement, awards, and accolades, he relates to one and all with lots of love and his customary hug. And he is none other than Manoj Lekhi. So, Manoj Ji, warm welcome to you and to be a part of this lockdown leadership series. And who could be better than you, sir? I have been personally inspired by you so much, and I'm so happy and glad that you have invited my invitation to be a part on this show. Sir, over to you, Manoj. I just want a very important questions. So we will be talking today. Our topic is attract abundance in 5 easy steps. But before that, we will get to know about Manoj. So Manoj, I want to know how was your journey? You were running a very successful entrepreneurship. What happened in your life, and what made you do such an amazing work? What you're doing, Manoj? So over to you, Manoj.
Yeah, sometimes I also wonder my journey. Also, uh, I had read one. I heard a whole series of uh, Dr. Wayne Dyer. It was more than 20 hours. Okay, I heard 20 hours of Dr. Wayne Dyer, and the name of the series was I can see clearly now.
Okay.
So the whole series was what he is reflecting back his 30, 40 years or 50 years of life, and he could see that why one followed the other incident and everything. He could say, oh, I know now, I realize why this happened, now I realize why that incident happened. I think I am going through the same journey. that,
Absolutely, absolutely.
that means, like, if I see myself at the age of 18, okay, I started business, and I joined my brother. He started with an investment of 4,000 rupees. It went on to a multi-crore business, and we two, then along with my third brother and sister, we like a family business. Till 25, I got married, and
Oh,
then uh, uh, I think the more Lakshmi came in with Nina.
absolutely.
And we did very well, and we were in a multi-crore business at that time. Multi-crore was a big thing, 30 years back. And in our world, we were minting money. And then till, but I was always in a search of something which I myself don't know. But we were drinking, smoking, having a gala time with friends, and that was my life. But whenever I would drink a lot and we get sozzled out and the mind becomes relaxed, I would always tell my friend, I yet remember very clearly, over drinks. there's something more in life. There's something more in life. I found it little monotonous at some point of time. Smoking, drinking, this smoking, drinking. I mean, my life was actually smoking, drinking, and going to the disco. That was my life, along with lot of business, very hard working, lot of money, everything is there. But something was missing till I accidentally did the SSY program, and that turned my journey.
Wow.
SSY means Siddha Samadhi Yoga, the science of silence yoga. That really made my journey 180 degrees turn around that way.
Okay. Okay. So after that, SSY, sir, like when you did in 90s, you must. So how was the journey from that time to till now, sir? Like, because people really want to know more about it, the entire journey of yours. Like once
So
you
I,
have
I
done.
just Yeah, I remember I was just taking a walk on the worldly sea face. We just got married. We were hardly few months married, 6 8 months. I was walking with my mother-in-law, and she told me that why don't you do one course for your mother? My mother, she was very ill. She used to cough, blood would come out, and insomnia, and so many physical diseases she had. Why don't you
Hmm.
do this program? I said, okay. I thought to myself that I love my mother like crazy, but I've never done anything for her. So I said the maximum I can do is take out 14 days and bunk my sleep, because it was a 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to get up, and I was a normal wake up. My wake up time would be at 8:30, and suddenly to cut down 4 hours, it was the biggest sacrifice any boy can do for any mother, according to me. That was my starting, and I had never heard the word meditation. The M of meditation, never heard the word pranayam, the P of pranayam, never heard about anything. I mean, when I went into the class, I said, where the hell have I come? What have I gone? Something. But the third day, fourth day, and the seventh day turned around, and for the first time, I could close my eyes for a few minutes. My mind was racing very, very fast because of the excitement I've had prior to that, and that was the turnaround. And then I think I fell in love, or rose in love, with my master, Sri Rishi Prabhakar ji, Guruji. I just fell in love with him. And
Wow.
whatever he told, on the first day only, I said, this is my place in my mind. And whatever he told me thereafter, I just did. So he said, do the teachers training. In 1 year, 2 years, I became teachers training. I did the teachers training. Then he said, do this, then do this, and do this. And then he started giving projects. You would take up this, take up this. So whatever he did, I think 25 years, I just followed him, whatever he said, without using much of my logical brain.
Wow. So, sir, I just want to know what is inside out approach, sir? Because I have attended your session, Professional Insight. I've been a part of SSY. So, a lot of people talk on it's a culmination of East or West. So, I just want to know what is inside out approach, sir? Because you talk about management, also you talk about spirituality.
Yeah.
So, what is that
Combination.
inside approach? Yeah, combination.
So I will tell you, the inside up outside means like my life is very very much coinciding what your question is. Okay, so
Yes.
my first 25 years, the MTV life, the business life, and up to 32 years I was in proper business, doing, I mean, just doing like anyone and everyone together. And my wife Nina, she runs a baguette business. She runs a
Okay.
store
Wow.
baguette. So she's I mean, before the lockdown she had about 1,000 people working with her. Before the lockdown she had about 250, 300 outlets. So she is yet very much into that. And I was, of course, very much with my brother. But when I went into Guruji's path, and then at the age of 32, I left my business. And he had told that, one of the lectures inspired me. He told that by the age of 35, all businessmen should make enough money and leave the business. So I asked him why. That time I was 28 years old. So I asked him,
Okay.
he said, no, because between 35 and 50, you are in the peak of your energy. So you can
Right.
contribute back to the society maximum.
No. Yes.
So at 28, I made my decision in my mind that by 35, I'm dropping, I'm moving out. So I got the opportunity at 32, I moved out.
Wow, that's so amazing. Very nice, sir. So,
So
sir, I just want to know more about like, so what is spirituality according to you? And there is a misconception like people who follow spirituality, especially youngsters, so they are renounced. Like you are actually renouncing, and you don't have to focus on the material aspect. So how spirituality and material aspect coexist together, sir? Because
yeah,
that is, yeah.
yeah. So one of the newspapers, they wrote one article on me, and it was a big bold, and I didn't know the title. So when I read the title on the newspaper next day, it read Manoj Lekhi, whatever, and said, "I'm in a bigger business." So I was
Oh,
surprised. What is this? I'm in a big boulder. I am in a bigger business. So I read it, but it was right. Rightfully they wrote it that earlier I don't tell. I was in a business. I dropped out of the business is one thing for my various reasons. I wanted to explore life or whatever. So many things. I'll
yes,
not go into intricates, but I never tell people to drop out of the business. I will never tell people you leave the business. I will tell people grow the business more and more and more and more and more, but be
mm,
out of the business. That means the business needs to run without you, and
oh,
that's the whole art of in your word spirituality. So this is the inside part, like
yes,
Krishna. If you have read the Bhagavad Gita, they say karmanya vadikaraste mahapaleshu kadachana. So you can grow the business, you can be very much in the world and not be a part of the world. So
yes,
in the sense, like, you grow your business but you don't be attached to it. So there are many people I feel maybe living like that, like a Narayan Murthy or a Bill Gates or a Warren Buffett. They're all contributing back to the society. 95%, 99% also people are contributing back. So these are the, I would say, examples of people who are living inside out approach. Inside out
absolutely,
approach means first you understand who you are, and out of that understanding you share that understanding with whoever. So let's say you have 100 people working with you, or 500 or 1000. You got a great chance to do a great satsang means transform their life through the business.
yes,
Instead of being a boss and employee relationship, it's quite terrible. So you have a family. It's a they are my team, they are my family, and if that relationship is there, it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful to do business because they better listen to you, and you can take them inwards very easily. Give them the sense of inwards. When I say it, means the values of inwards, like love, compassion, empathy, care for everyone, care for the society, give it back to the society. All this comes with the inward development.
yes,
Typically a boss, a typical businessman, typical, okay, is I, me, myself. That is a very low way of this thing. Then it is I, me, and then you. No, it is you and then me, or it is everyone and then me. I am part of that everyone. Then it's something beautiful.
makes sense, sir. Because I am inspired by Aziz Premji, sir. The kind of
Absolutely, absolutely.
is one such amazing person. Like, sir, the chunk of he is the exact example in is India's Warren Buffett. He is in the global ranking of the kind of charity and the kind of inclusivity you can say with employees and all that. It's just amazing, sir. I mean, so people have that higher approach, as you said, that inside out approach. So thank you so much for sharing that insight very much. So, sir, I just want to know more about what is your vision and mission in life, sir? What drives you to get up in the morning? You have crossed 50 years, and I know personally from a decade, and the kind of work you do, how do you bring that kind of energy, sir? What inspire you to be? Because in this lockdown times, also like lockdown time has been 5 months, and you have been on a daily basis. You are inspiring your people who are working with you, and also lot of hundreds and thousands of entrepreneurs across globe and across India. So what drives you, sir? Like
Yeah, my
what's the mission in life?
my daughter asked me the same question. Okay, that the daughter's name is Vedosi. So she says, "What?" So I said, if you have something beyond you. Guruji would always say, uh, get married to a vision. Get married to a vision which is beyond you, which is big. It needs to be so big that throughout my life, I say really and jokingly that I lived up to 143 years old, okay, or
So
young.
nice. And
Yeah. So I say this. So the very fact I say that, it sends a signal to the brain, the subconscious mind, that I need to be very alertful as far as my health goes. So that automatically comes. So not many people will share this sort of thing outside or in the open, because there is a lot of fear that suppose I go early, suppose I die early, people will say he made a fool and he just bragged and went away. So
mm,
this fear of speaking your mind, speaking your heart out, is so much that what will people think, what will
yes,
people say. This was
yes,
one of my biggest fears I caught in my inward journey in this lockdown period. I caught many fears of mine, and one of the fears is, what will people think about me, what will people speak about me. This was my fear, personal. And
yes.
in that, I'm just discovering myself. So this journey is so beautiful. The inward journey is, I mean, I've had all the drinks and drugs outside, but the inward drug is the highest drug, and the inward journey is the most beautiful. You close your eyes, it's just too beautiful. So with that, you, of course, I'm not against money. We have a money wealth workshop. I will tell you how to attract money right now whenever that question comes, like that. That's the
Yes,
topic
yes.
today. So
Mm.
nothing wrong in money. Money is beautiful as long as we do it for everyone. We are thinking for everyone, giving it back to the society. It's divine. And money can be a curse if it is only for me. So that shift has happened from meeting my master.
Wow. So just listening to you. So Manojji, I will tell you that when I attended your workshop on SSY and Pi 8 years back, so at that point of time, the conversation what you said was like you keep your vision bigger than yourself. So that was the first time I speak out my mind when people think अरे ये पागल है यार ये कुछ भी बोल रहा है मतलब keeping a goal. Now Apple has gone $2 trillion. It is bigger than the countries. Like Apple is almost more than three-fourth of India's GDP. That huge vision Mr. Steve Jobs have kept for his organization. So I rightly like so that was the experience what I personally had when I did the SSY and Pi with you. That speak out your mind and keep a goal, big, hairy, audacious goal, and don't worry about people what they would be saying. So thank you so much, Manoj for giving us that insight and making us stand for speaking our heart out and not worrying about the people what they are going to say. So that was we learned at Pi and SSY. Now, sir, the topic of the day: how to
Nahin, nahin,
attract abundance and
I
five
will
easy.
say,
Yes,
yeah, I'll just interrupt. I'll say that, anyway, it's a mad world. So we are
yes,
all mad people. Okay. So when people call us mad, why not? They are right from their point of view. So, enjoy this process, enjoy the game, and nothing wrong in being called mad. At least you live your dream, or at least you intend to live your dream. So my dream is to reach the SSY knowledge through to all the 7.5 billion people, and through the internet it's possible. And it's as simple as, if you want a one liner, just be thankful for what you have, what you are. There's nothing more than being thankful. But people will fight with us. How can you be thankful? My mother in law is like this. How can you be thankful? I don't have money. How can you be thankful? I'm not well. How can you be thankful in lockdown period? My business is down. How can you be down thankful that these questions come? But the simple thing is, there's no choice. You better be thankful. Otherwise, it's going to get back to you.
yes. So moving forward, Manojji. So to topic of the day, and the people are waiting very anxiously. So the topic was the attract abundance in five easy steps. So people are going to attract all the wealth, all the prosperity, good health, good relationship, and so many other things.
Right.
So over to you, and you are going to enlighten us through your unique knowledge of 25 years, and you are an authority to speak, because I personally believe that you can speak on that subject because you have attracted all those things in your life. So
Yeah.
over to you, Manoj Ji. Now you are going to spread magic. I am waiting. I am going to learn from you, sir. Thank you.
So I'll take a short while that first of all, yes, like you said, I have attracted and am attracting also whatever our dreams are. I just dream and allow it to come unfold. Of course, dreaming and taking action, both the things. You dream first. Any architect, he has a picture and then he makes the building. He draws it first and then. So same way, we need to draw it here and then put it across. So can I share the screen here?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, you can share. Yeah.
Okay, so I will ask here. Okay, how do we share? Now share
Uh, Bindu. Yeah.
the there this one.
Yes.
Stop.
Hmm.
No, sir.
Now,
Yeah.
Service.
yes,
Screen sharing.
Can you share, Bindu?
I'll just share one screen. Yeah.
Application.
Ah.
So meantime, I would thank. So we have Arun Tambade ji joining. Jai Gurudev. We have Dr. Madhvi. Jai Gurudev Manoj ji. We have Ajit Balan. He is a very senior guy. So we have uh, Khushbu asking, what would you advise? Yeah, we will be taking questions.
Yeah. So, can you see the screen now?
Yes, just wait.
You can see the screen.
Yeah, now we can see the screen.
Okay. So this is from the book. I mean, this terminology. I think everyone is aware of. So you answer me the question, Pavan. So it's better because I will not
Yes,
see the people's response. So definitely, most of us have heard of this terminology, law of attraction. Yes.
yes,
So it says the law of attraction. This is by Connie Domino. Okay.
yes,
All that we are experiencing in our lives, we have attracted the good and bad, or by our thoughts, feeling, prayers, action, inactions, and soul level decisions. So unknowingly, I mean, first of all, we need to believe that whatever is happening in our life, we are attracting. If that is the premise, which I don't believe it, I just know it. But for people who are coming in for the first time, or they are hearing it for the first time, or they have understood, this is the base of what I'm going to share. So in India, it is a very simple terminology, law of karma. जो बोएंगे वो पाएंगे.
वो पाएंगे. Yes.
So this we have been hearing from childhood. So most of the people in India agree to this. So do you agree to this? That's my question.
Yes, of course, sir. I mean, whatever
Yeah.
we,
When I say you means I mean all the people who are
all the
probably
viewers,
watching
yeah,
it,
absolutely.
that way. So we have unknowingly attracted, and if it is good, very nice. If it is not good, that means our life is not so nice in money,
Yes,
in relationships, in health, or anything. The best part is we can change the circumstances by changing the way we think or believe or talk to ourselves. So this is the fundamental base of responsibility, that everything which happens in my life is happening because of me. I have
yes,
knowingly or unknowingly created it. So if it is not good, I can uncreate it, I can recreate it, I can change it by changing the way I think. So with that, if everyone starts with this premise, for the people who are new, of course, the people who are well versed with law of karma, law of attraction, nothing new to you. So this is the premise, this is the base, this is the foundation. So once we understand that, okay, it's like bhala bhala कीजिए भला होगा बुरा
भला,
कीजिए बुरा होगा. So It's not bhala kije, it is bhala socho bhala hoga. So we give you an example. You do the Google search, everyone does it, and you type the word scarcity, you get pictures of, that type of
All,
pictures because
yes, all the
type,
poverty.
yeah, you type the word abundance and you get pictures of abundance. So
Yes,
we are like a magnet attracting whatever we are thinking. So the question here is the question to the one who is watching is, the brain is very very dash with what you want. So what is this word missing? The brain is very, if I am typing abundance, abundance is coming. If I'm typing scarcity, scarcity is coming. Why is it coming? So the whole principle here is, the brain is very very clear with what you want or what you don't want. That
with
means
what?
if we are thinking what we don't want, scarcity, that is the picture which will come. If we are thinking what we want, that means abundance, money, wealth, that's what will come. So the whole idea of the inward approach is, how aware are we? How aware are you? How aware am I to catch my thoughts? Most people in the
Yes,
world, they don't even know what they are thinking. Most
absolutely.
of most of us are thinking actually what we don't want rather than what we want. So with this, we all have patterns and everything. So these are all patterns which we have in our life. And I give the simple example of, can we have people also write down? If I'm asking a
Yeah,
question, can they write down?
yeah. So people can ask questions or
No,
about the
I will
same
ask.
thing.
I will ask the
Yeah,
question. They will write it down. They'll write the answers. So I'll give
yeah.
that. I'll give the answer to that answer. So,
Okay, okay.
my first question to people, whoever is watching, is, now in this log. I'm sure if you're an entrepreneur, businessman, what are your feelings now about, today's topic is abundance. So let us talk about money only. Is it okay? I'm not
Yes,
talking about anything else. So money, wealth, job, business, profits, cash flow, all these sort of things in terms of money, because the topic today is money and abundance.
yes.
So I'm asking you that, what is your feeling towards money today, right now, uh, in terms of cash flow, in terms of salary, in terms of profit, in terms of business, in terms of turnover, in terms of customers, in terms of what will happen in future. Now the businesses are all down. What will happen after the lockdown? All these things. What is your feelings towards the area of money? Can you just write it down? Then I can
So
give you the solution.
yeah, so there are 57 viewers. So viewer, please write down what is your feeling. Manoj has asked you a question, and Manoj would be replying on your answers. So please, I want 57 answers so that you guys are listening. So Sarah's creation says scarcity. Ganesh says fear. More answers. We want more answers. What is your feeling right now in this lockdown time? So are you feeling? Please. So we
Well,
have two answers, Manoj. Priya says scarcity and Ganesh says fear.
yeah. So if you have more fear, yeah, and I
Sanjeev
think,
says hard to make. Sanjeev says hard to make. And
right,
Dr. Kruti says confused. And Khushbu says my feeling to money is I attract money and abundance. Ganesh says fear, doubt, unclarity. So ambiguity. Arun Tambade says love. Abhijit Samudre says low feeling. Yeah.
right. So most of you have answered truthfully. Most of the people in the world, today, in today's scenario, and otherwise also, we are always fearful. What will happen about money? Low thoughts, low vibrations, then uncertainty, then the fear of this thing. So most, there are only two emotions in the world broadly. There may be hundreds of them, but there are two broad: fear or love. That's all. Either we operate out of fear or we operate out of love. So we just went through that, the law of attraction or the law of karma. जो बोएंगे वो पाएंगे. That means what we think is what we think is what the vibrations will go out towards the world, and that is what we will attract. It's 8 o'clock. We'll just take a 1 minute pause. We every 1.5 hour we just take a little pause. Of it's being in gratitude. So that's the final answer. So just be in thankfulness. Yeah, I'll just continue. So the So either we operate out of fear or out of love. These are the only two emotions. So most of the feelings, what you have written down on the screen, is basically out of fear or insecurity, or my God, what will happen? Oh my God, oh, will I get the salary? Is it 50% salary, or is it my profits will increase or no? What will happen to the business? I mean, there's so much fear or concern because we think like that. That's the vibration which goes there, and that's what we start attracting unknowingly. No one does it purposely, but unknowingly we attract what we are thinking more of. See, we are, of course, you want money. Of course, you are thinking, I want money. But more we are thinking, I don't have money. Of course, you want profit. But more we are thinking, my God, when will it happen? Of course, you want. So, if you have a stick of all the thoughts and you weigh the stick, it will fall this way, okay, in the fear part, rather than in the wow, corona is a great opportunity. Very few people will say, very few, wow, I got the best pause in my life. Very few people will say, wow, this is the best thing which can happen to me in the world, corona. Very few people will say, very few. And because we don't say that, we fall. In fact, for me, if you ask me personally, this is the best thing which has happened to me. And I, all my visions, whatever I wanted, has come true now, because we have been living and waiting for some opportunity. It has happened now. Online has started. I was very resistant to online, open as a person, but procrastinating. But now it is all happening now. So now I give you the solution, what we are saying. So because if we can shift our thinking, if you read all the great books, Think and Grow Rich, you
Napoleon
read
Hill.
Tony Robbins, you read Napoleon Hill, you read Brian Tracy, you read Bill Gates, you read Narayan Murthy, or you read all the spiritual masters also, all the spiritual masters today. They are all saying the same thing: shift the thoughts. Instead of saying the half glass empty, start seeing the half glass full. It's not about positive thinking. No, it's not positive thinking. So I will show you one more 5 steps. If you apply these 5 steps on a continuous basis, on a day-to-day basis, on a everyday basis, every hour basis, every minute basis, you'll see your whole business will turn around, your life will turn around in all areas. But you got to be doing it consistently. It's not today you do it and then nothing will happen today. No Taj Mahal was built in a day. So these are the 5 steps. I'll come to it right now. I'll share the screen. I want the other one.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Yeah. So this is the application. I'll just show it to you. Okay, it's called reframing your mind.
Reframing your mind. Okay.
So, is it come on the screen? No.
Uh, no, sir, it hasn't come.
Okay. So 1 minute, I'll just share again. I think it's called reframing your mind.
Yes, sir. Now it has come.
Yeah, it's called RYMF. Reframing your mind with the feelings of what you are thinking. So let's say, okay, there are 5 steps. First, we need to catch our patterns. We need to be aware. So if you are aware that we are thinking low, we are thinking fearful, we are thinking insecurity, we are thinking, my God, my God, my God, we catch these patterns, then be truthful and accept it that yes, I am, share with someone that I've got this pattern and I'm feeling like this. No, so that means be truthful, and then write down the affirmation antidote. That means write down, instead of saying what will happen, say it's a great opportunity. Even instead of saying my God, say wow, it's a chance for me to restart. Then I give this example. There was two salesmen who went to a village, where they went to a village to sell. They were a shoe company, and the boss sent those two salesmen that you go. Okay, I'll come to that example after some time. This is the second one. Okay, third one, you neutralize when you catch your pattern. When you catch your pattern, you neutralize it by by remembering God's name, or by using any of the 4 mantras. If you have done the gratitude program, I love you, thank you, sorry, forgive me, or you just neutralize, means the moment you catch it, you change the picture. You are neutralizing it. You create the picture you want. That means instead of the scarcity picture, you create an abundance picture. Change the image in your brain, and you need to repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. This only works when the base of this whole thing is I am attracted everything in my life. I am responsible for my life. So if you have a fear of accident, you change the picture. If you have a fear of health, change the picture. If you have a fear of death, change the picture. Family loss, anything you have, business failure, change the picture. Job loss, change the picture. Money loss, change the picture. So basically change the picture, change the image. One image is 1000 words. So when we change the way we, as Dr. Wayne Dyer says, when we change the way we look at things, I'll repeat, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. So this is the 5 steps. Simple. You catch, be aware, catch the pattern, then write down the affirmation, neutralize it, change the picture, feel it, and keep on repeating this process. But this requires a lot of awareness. It requires consistency. It requires day-to-day practice, and you'll see we have these programs all available on the internet. Live programs. I do it Wednesdays, Sundays, and you'll see your whole life changing in 1 month's time of continuous practice. Hundreds, thousands of them are doing it now. They are finding, and it continues to change positively, provided we are in touch. If we are not in touch, it doesn't. So that's why we have this Design Your Life series, 10 months, and it's open to everyone. If you have money, do come in. If you don't have money, do come in. It's available and open for everyone. Okay.
Wow,
So
so nice.
I give you that example. One beautiful example is a boss. He sends two salesmen to a village to sell shoes, and both the salesmen go for 3 day survey. They come back. The first salesman, he comes with his hands like this. Sir, nothing is possible in the village. No one is wearing a single, forget shoes, they're not even wearing chappals. So they are so poor. They can't afford chappals. What are they? What are we planning to sell? Shoes. The second person comes, same person, same 3 day survey. Think, sir, great opportunity. None of them are wearing chappals. None of them are wearing shoes. Now it's a greatest opportunity we have to make them familiar with the comfort of shoes and make them familiar that how easy and comfortable life can be with shoes. This is the greatest market we can have possible. Same
Okay.
corona time, same lockdown time. How do you see it in your life? Same business. I know sales are down, market is down. How do you see it as? Do you see it as an opportunity, or do you see it as, my God, life is at the end of the road? That's the choice. That's
Beautifully
why.
said. So what I got, sir, like you have to get rid of the virus which is there in your mind. So as you said, that catch your patterns. So we first thing first is awareness is very important. So once about you are aware about your pattern, so you neutralize, you allow, accept it like that you are in shit, you are in challenge, you are in problem, and then you neutralize it by giving four magic words: I love you, please forgive me, I am sorry, and thank you. You do that, and then if you have a fear of what thing you don't want, you change that image by the thing what you want. So what I got, Manojji, from your session was that our mind is at 1000 G, like we are in 5G, our mind is 1000 G. Matlab, it is so fast that if you think and that happens with you. So you have to be so aware about your thought process that you only think positivity all the time. So who could be perfect? Like I know, sir, I'm a part of your program, so I know like whenever we have to keep our feelings at high all the level all the time. So for that we have to be in the company of positivity. We should vibrate positive emotions all the time. So it was just amazing, sir.
Yeah, I'll just add in, Pawan, that it's not getting rid of those thoughts. Those thoughts are there. If we are aware, then we can catch it. And it's not about thinking positive, it is about being positive.
Yes.
So you can think about being a good driver, but finally you have to drive the car. So the result will come that when you drive the car, are you driving it perfectly or no? I can think about driving the car all my life. My own personal example, I love cricket. Okay, I
Ah,
love cricket, and I played cricket all my life, with all the balls and all like that. I have never made runs. I have never caught any catch, and I have never got any wickets. When I say, it means hardly. Okay, and I have always been the captain. So people, the empire once say, how come this guy can be a captain? He never, whatever ball comes, he gets scared, he runs away. This is what sort of captain? He's saying, the my friend, we call him Mahindra. He said, you don't understand. Because of him, this you are here. He's the spirit behind all thing. so I had a fear of the ball, fear of cricket. So I will never catch it, till we remove the fear and become aware. Then only we can transform this. It's not negative. It's not thinking positive. It is being positive. Being
positive.
means you got to practice it 5 million times. Okay. 3 days back, I could catch many balls out of diving. Okay, after 50 years I could catch it because inside something has shifted. That's the difference.
So very nice, sir. So, sir, moving forward, sir, you have been called as consciousness coach in your title. So, how does consciousness play an important role in one's life to be successful? So, what do you mean by consciousness? Because your title says that Manoj Lekhi is a consciousness coach. So, can you
Nice.
share with your viewers your point is how does consciousness plays an important role, sir? Because I
Yeah,
haven't heard much about this. So,
very nice question.
uh,
Very nice question, and it's a nice clarity I got recently. Very recently, I got clarity on consciousness only. I was questioning what is consciousness because people use this consciousness very, very. differently and freely. So consciousness means the context of doing what you do in your life. Context means
Yes.
why you are doing what you are
What you're
doing.
saying.
Why you are doing what you are doing will change your consciousness or awareness in your life. So you can be a grabber, like Guruji explains very well. You can be a grabber, the lowest level. You can be a person who is doing everything for only I, me, myself. That is the second level. Third level is first me, a businessman. He'll say first me, then I will give you. Third level. Fourth level is first you. What can I do for you? And then I also want. That's a higher level. And the fifth level is I am there for you, only for you. I am serving you. My life is dedicated to you. So this fifth level of consciousness is the highest level of consciousness. The context of, so if we can change the context of what we are doing, ask whoever is viewing this, ask your question, ask the question to yourself. Why do you go to your job? Why do you go to your business? Why are you doing your business or investment or profession? Are you doing it for grabbing? I'm sure not. Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for you first and then others? Are you doing for others and then you, or are you only doing it for others? This, the higher the consciousness, the happier the person. Period. How happy are you? Is, if you are at level 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5, you are happiest when you are doing it for others. It's, this is why it's very simple. The nature is happiest when it does for others. Rain does not ask where to fall. The sun does not ask where to shine. The moon, the samundar does not ask whom to give. It just gives. That's the law of universe, law of nature. If you become a giver, you are the following the laws of the universe. You yourself become Bhagavan, Bhagavan. All the five elements are there. Okay.
Just amazing, sir. Thank you so much for enlightening us on this topic. So, sir, moving forward, so people, we would be answering at the last. So, people are loving it, sir. Swati says excellent, fabulous. Vishnu says super. So, sir, moving forward, so what are the different types of program you like? A lot of people want to be a part of this, and I personally have been benefited a lot from your session and your type of work, what we do inside out approach. So, what are the different type of program for different segment of people? If you can share more about it, so that people who really want to be a part of this special journey, so people can relate to it, sir.
So I would just say that there is only one series of program. We have given the name Design Your Life. It was a very apt game. I thank Bhavin to give me that particular phrase, Design Your Life, because Design Your Life means the life is in our hands. So you can actually, like an artist, design it. And that is what I am doing in my life. And I am teaching that with everyone life. So that's what we have learned. So there's the name of the program is Design Your Life, series of 10 workshops over 10 months, every Wednesday and Sunday. That is twice a week, 8 times a month. But you don't have to come 8 times, don't worry. You can come once in a month or twice in a month or how much ever time. It is available 8 times a month. At least you do once or twice a month. That's good enough. Balance 28 days, you can practice and implement what it is. So it's called Design Your Life series. If we can, if people can write their phone numbers, I can send the links to them, and it is available.
I'm going to share the link, sir. I am sharing the link. I've got the link. Yeah,
Right.
I do.
So if the thing is, it's available. Sponsorship is available. If you have money, you can sponsor people. You can do it in a normal. You can do it at team schemes. So there are a lot of schemes. It's I would say the person on the road selling the bhel wala also can afford it, and the king also will be benefited by it. It is as simple for students, or professionals or homemakers or housewives, कोई भी कर सकता है. It's in English and in Hindi. तो हिंदी में भी होता है, अंग्रेजी में भी होता है. आप बस take the advantage. This is God's gift, Guruji's gift to us. Okay, that's all.
So Manoj Ji, like this was the warming up session what we had. Now I'm going to grill you now further. Now we are going to start with rapid fire question. So I know as usual you are very alert and very aware about everything. So of course you are going, sir. So you have to just answer in one word. So we are starting with the rapid fire. One word. So your balanced state of mind, sir. What is responsible for your balanced state of mind that you manage so many things and still you're so calm, relaxed, and so many things happens. Like of course you have your spouse's business which is in so many things, so many stress, and it is in huge numbers you're managing, all entrepreneurs, your huge team across world. So how do you manage your balanced state of mind, sir?
I can use two words.
No,
Can
one
I?
word, sir, one word.
Then first word is Guru's grace, Guruji's grace.
Okay, and what is the
Guruji.
other word, sir?
The second word
What's
is
the
what
other
he taught. What he has taught us all is vairagya, detachment.
Vairagya. Okay. So
Detachment.
Vairagya, sir, in English means
Detachment.
detachment. Okay.
Detachment. Yeah.
Wow. So nice. So your mantra for self-love.
Forgive yourself.
Wow. Forgive yourself. Amazing. So your mantra for joy and happiness in any relationship.
Detachment.
Acha, again
Detachment.
detachment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So your mantra for health, fitness. I see you like you are a 20-year person. If you go to a pub and nobody will feel that you are a 50-year-old person. So what's your mantra for fitness, sir?
Awareness.
Awareness
Awareness.
about eating food, about your body, speaking
Uh, about food, exercise, thoughts, beliefs, consciousness. These are the five.
conscious. Oh, amazing, sir. Sir, your mantra for gratitude, sir, because I know you're blessed with so nice people. Still today, whenever I meet with so many people, so your mantra for gratitude, one word.
Uh, Ho'oponopono.
Ho'oponopono. Okay.
Ho'oponopono. The four mantras. I love you. Thank you. Sorry. Forgive me.
So your mantra for growth, sir, not only you are a spiritual person as you have a philosophy of inside out approach, you have helped lot of companies to come out of overall holistic growth. So your mantra for growth, sir, like growth in
Nu-
terms of money, wealth, abundance, and everything.
Number two things. One is meditation,
Okay.
and after meditation, creative visualization. Yes.
Meditation and creative visualization, your mantra for growth. So your mantra for leadership, because I was in touch with your people and they say that what mantra do you have for leadership, or what jadi booty you eat that or aap khilate ho kisi ko, that people are so enthused to do the work at any point of time. So your mantra for leadership, sir.
Uh,
How do you handle such a huge organization and all that?
you give them the vision which touches their heart.
Acha, amazing. Sir, do you have vision board for yourself, sir? Do you have vision board?
101, 100%, 1000%.
Okay. Okay. So that was rapid fire, and you successfully cleared very nicely. So very nicely, you made us understood about all your secrets. So this was the recipe of getting your secrets, sir. So I framed that question that so that people could get the best out of this show. So
No, even in the sleep you ask me na, I will
uh,
answer the same question, the same answers. Even in my dreams, I will answer the same.
So nice. So, viewers, we are almost, we have with Manoj Ji, time flew away. We have crossed 55 minutes. That was amazing. And Manoj Ji has just warmed up. Now he will bat and he can go score tons of run. He loves cricket and all that. So any questions if you have, we can take the questions. There were a lot of questions coming up. And so I want your questions. Like people have asked, sir, in this COVID times, all everything is said and okay. But what about survival, sir? When we are restricted to survival, so how would I think positive, or how can I act positive, sir? If I have a business which is disturbed and I'm facing real challenge, so how will I talk about positive thinking? Because if I don't have food to eat, how can I provide something to my family? So your answer on this.
So I have been blessed by Guruji to
Yes,
give this blessing to you and the viewers, and
yes.
to tell you to give this blessing to anyone you meet in your entire life. What is the blessing? Okay, what is the blessing is anyone who is having financial difficulty. Okay, uh, just give a call. You are welcome inside. We will take care of your food. We will take care of your shelter. We'll take care of your clothes, and we'll take care of your happiness in your life. Okay, this is blessing of Guruji to me, to you, and you can pass it on there also. So it is a blessing to the whole world. We can take care of everyone's need. I'll repeat, we can take care of everyone's need. We can't take care of anyone's greed. So everyone has problem because only because of greediness, not neediness. If you are needy, you are welcome, and we can take care of the whole world. India is so abundant, the world is so abundant. Okay, so that's my answer to that.
So it's a bold
Yes.
statement by Manoj Ji. It
Yeah.
requires a lot of courage to at least say that he is there. Like if you have any challenge, you just reach out to his sanstha, and so this is what we should follow. That we have everything what we need, and we can take care. So being in abundance, being in optimism, that is very important. Any other questions? So Ganesh ji, you can share your questions. You are asking a question, I think. You can share your questions. Can you explain process of dhyan and visualization? You, sir, Ganesh ji has a question about can you explain dhyan and visualization?
Yeah. So there are three words. Dhyan is focus, okay, and dharna is being with it, and samadhi, dhyan, dharna, samadhi is being in a equanimous state. A combination of this is what we intend to teach in this Design Your Life series over a period of time. Slowly, slowly, we will be teaching that. So, dhyan is focus, and dharna is being with it. So, all these three we need to is a combination of this thing. So, it's a very big. We can speak about few days on this, not few minutes, few days. We can go.
Yes. So viewers, all 61 viewers, I'll be sharing the link. Kindly press on the link, and you will get all the details about Manoj ji. Manoj ji, I also want like people to know about your books because book is something you have authored 4 books. So can you share about that book to the viewers so that people should get benefited out of your books and all?
So before my books, I will share about Guruji's books. There are three major books of Guruji. That one very, very important on money. Live life king size. Live life king size on an empty wallet. It speaks about whatever I have spoken today. Then the second is visions are dangerous. So you ask me, you have a vision board? Yes, but it can be very dangerous. That's what he speaks on. Okay. And third one he speaks on is yoga starts from samadhi. So what we said no is have a big dream. So yoga starts from samadhi. These are three Guruji's books. Yes, the ones I have authored is Your Child is Your Parent. For any person having children, please read that one. Your child is your parent. Then Money, Wealth and Abundance, of course, in the area of money. And the third one is Developing Super Leaders. So Super Leaders is that third book. There are two sequels to that. They are all available in the Amazon.
Yeah. So I have written this link, manojlekhi.in/design hyphen your hyphen life. So this is the link you can, friends, copy it, and you can be in touch with Manoj's organization. And I would strongly recommend all the people to be a part of this wonderful journey, because Manoj Ji is not only he has created he's not only a trainer, he has lived that life, and he's inspiring lakhs of people. Lot of people have achieved goals and success and are depressed or broken relationship. He speaks on various holistic, that you have an awesome life, good relationship, good health, and every aspect. So just be a part of this wonderful. So any lasting comments, sir? We have almost crossed more than 1 hour. So any lasting comments, sir?
Just be happy, enjoy your life. Life don't we don't take life seriously. It's just a play, and if we can enjoy that play, like Krishna says, it's a leela. So don't see it as pila, see it as a real leela, and nothing serious about life. That's the biggest gift Guruji has given us. That don't get serious about life, and can we enjoy it every moment, no matter what outside is. This is the state of samadhi, sthita pragna state, that no matter what happens in the outside world, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm at ease with my own self, my own life. And that's the gift of Siddha Samadhi Yoga, or the science of silence yoga. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Pawan, a lot. And I'm just grateful every moment
And thank
to
you all the
Guruji.
audience to be a part. Thank you, Manoj Ji, for just like inspiring a lot of people, and I have been inspired like anything, because the kind of thing what you shared was just, it is so like, it's not only about knowing, it's all about experiencing. So knowing I know everything, but when you in a day when you get a low feeling and a low thought, so when you catch your pattern, that is very important. So that is why continuously educating ourselves is very important. And so thank you so much, and thank you audience for being so kind, and thank you for being a part of the show. So I'm just
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.